Imagine your body sending you this vital, urgent warning text message days before an emergency. But it's so subtle you just swipe it away without even reading it.
Right, happens all the time.
Yeah, what if that is exactly what your heart is doing right now? Welcome to today's deep dive. We're looking at the silent, easily dismissed warning signs of a heart attack in adults over 60.
And really breaking down that whole Hollywood heart attack myth.
Exactly. Our sources today really explore why the heart sometimes uses this quiet, flickering light instead of a loud, blaring fire alarm, especially as we age. So why is that?
Well, over the decades, the actual nerve fibers that carry pain signals from your heart to your brain, they could just deteriorate. It's sort of like the wiring in an old house, Frank.
So the signal simply doesn't travel as sharply as it used to.
Yeah, exactly. A major cardiac event doesn't necessarily trigger that sharp, unmistakable chest pain we always expect. So the heart ends up expressing its distress in ways that are, frankly, dangerously easy to excuse.
Which brings us to the symptoms that masquerade as just getting older. I mean, the sources point out extreme fatigue from simple daily tasks.
Right.
And unexplained shortness of breath from just like taking a short walk or climbing a few stairs.
Think about what the heart actually does. I mean, it's a pump. When that pump is struggling, usually due to a blockage, it just can't push enough oxygen-rich blood out to your muscles and organs.
So your whole system basically goes into an energy deficit.
Yes, that systemic exhaustion is your body literally trying to ration a limited oxygen supply.
Wait, I have to push back here though. It is incredibly easy to just blame feeling tired on a long day or, simply getting older. How can you realistically tell the difference between normal everyday fatigue and a dangerous lack of oxygen?
Well, it comes down to sudden, unexplained changes. If you normally walk the dog around the block without a problem, and suddenly you need to sit down halfway through.
Because you just can't catch your breath.
Right, exactly. That sudden drop in your baseline stamina that just doesn't make sense, that is the red flag indicating a systemic issue.
Okay, and if we ignore that initial drop in stamina, the heart has to work even harder. Which brings us to the actual physical sensations in the chest. I'm looking at the notes here, and it specifically emphasizes pressure, not severe pain.
Yeah.
Why is that distinction so important? Is it more like a heaviness?
It often feels like an uncomfortable heaviness or a tightness that comes and goes.
Yeah.
And because it fluctuates, people just dismiss it as indigestion.
Or like a pulled muscle or something.
Right. But if that mild discomfort keeps returning, your heart muscle is signaling a continuous struggle for adequate blood flow.
Okay, so the heart is struggling to pump, which causes that pressure. But how does a problem in the chest end up making your jaw or your back ache?
Yeah, the radiating pain.
Yeah, I read about radiating pain in the neck and left arm. It makes me think of a household plumbing issue. You get a blockage in the main water line down in the basement, but suddenly the pipes are violently rattling in totally different rooms.
Like your upstairs bathroom.
Exactly. The problem is central, but the noise is happening in your jaw.
That's a perfect analogy. That is exactly the mechanism at play. It's a shared wiring issue. The heart and areas like the jaw, neck, and arms, they actually share nerve pathways to the brain.
Oh, wow. So the brain just gets confused about where those pain signals are actually originating.
Yes, it's known as referred pain. You might be, rubbing an aching shoulder, totally unaware that the real crisis is in your chest.
That is wild. And when those initial warnings, the fatigue, the pressure, the referred ache, when they go unanswered, the body starts to panic. The sources detail this systemic reaction.
Right, the cold sweats, nausea, sudden dizziness.
Yeah, and this can happen without any severe chest pain at all.
Exactly. This is your autonomic nervous system going into shock. It triggers a fight or flight response because a vital organ is failing. If a cold sweat or sudden dizziness hits you out of nowhere,
especially alongside that fatigue or mild pressure.
Yes, your body's screaming for immediate medical attention.
And the so what of all this isn't to scare you. The goal is empowerment. Early recognition leads to highly effective treatment. You don't have to wait for the fire alarm to get help.
Absolutely. The goal is never fear, it's awareness. You have the power to protect your heart health right now with small steps. Daily walking, eating heart-healthy foods, managing your blood pressure.
And avoiding smoking.
Of course. These simple habits build incredible resilience over time. Every small healthy habit can make a really meaningful difference.
So as you go about your week, keep those small healthy habits going. And we'd actually love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever brushed off a physical symptom as just getting older?
I think we all have, so please share your thoughts.
Yeah, let us know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more trusted, healthy aging deep dives. Thank you so much for being part of the community.
We really appreciate you tuning in.
We'll leave you with this final thought to ponder today. If your body is a lifelong friend, are you truly listening when it whispers or only when it shouts?